Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome to Auntie Derek's Daytime Tea, where we discuss the latest celebrity tea in the news. And we do it live every weekday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Chatmosa. I'm your host, Auntie Derek, and today is Tuesday, January 20th. And I believe today is the first day of Aquarius season. So shout out to all the Aquarius out there, the Aquarians. I love y'all. So with me on the mic, baby, we have a party, honey. I have some fabulous co-hosts. I have my Icy Chili, my gorgeous Moon, Dr. Nicole, and BB. Hey, y'all.
Hello.
Hey.
Good
Hello.
morning.
And I think we have some hot tea that we can go over today, honey. So we can just jump right in.
Let's do it. Hot tea time.
Yes. And you know what we like to start off with?
Oh, Jesus. Dirty news.
Ain't no way this man still got news.
How does he have news every day? Enough.
Because everybody out there keeping his name in their mouths, honey. And that is true with Chelsea Handler. And y'all see, I just actually shared here by the way of the source. You see where it says Chelsea Handler praises 50 Cent for slamming Diddy during his federal prison stint, child. You know, shoot, Chelsea want that old thing back, honey.
You finna let her into your y'all polyamorous? You finna let Chelsea in?
I mean, if it were my choice, no. But you can't tell that man what to do. So I guess if she's gonna be let in, I guess I'm just have to sit there and be quiet.
And we all know Derek's motto, lie down and take it.
Ooh, ooh, well. Well, Chelsea Handler is once again giving 50 Cent his flowers, this time for his relentless and very public campaign against Diddy. During a recent appearance on the We Might Be Drunk podcast, Handler praised 50 Cent for never letting up on the Bad Boy founder, whose legal troubles culminated in a federal conviction last year. Handler, who briefly dated 50 Cent in the early 2010s, made it clear she is entertained by his consistency. I love what he's doing to Diddy. I love what 50's doing to Diddy, she said. Yeah, he's relentless. He's great. She even joked that the performance alone might be enough to make her reconsider rekindling their relationship. Handler also revisited her history with 50, confidently claiming she holds a unique position among his exes. I'm the only one he doesn't ever talk shit about, she said. Apparently he talks shit about all of his exes, and I'm the only one he talks about respectfully. He's not going to have anything bad to say about me. I was a dream. The jokes didn't stop there. Handler recently took another playful jab while presenting at the Critics' Choice Award, quipping, "The cast of K-pop Demon Hunters is here, not to be confused with Netflix's other movie, 50 Cent Diddy Hunter." 50 Cent's ongoing commentary has been a fixture on social media for years, but it intensified after Diddy's federal case went to trial. The bad boy mogul was ultimately found guilty on 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution and is currently serving a 50-month prison sentence. For Handler, it's all entertainment. For 50 Cent, it is apparently unfinished business. And for the internet, it remains one of the most one-sided feuds still running, with Chelsea Handler watching from the sidelines and enjoying every minute of it. She won it. She won it, allegedly.
I don't know how I feel about that claim of she's the only one.
I mean, if we run down a list of his exes, the facts are I've never heard him say anything about her.
And is she the complexion for protection? Why
There
is
we
she the
go.
only
See,
one?
that was going to be my question. Like, Auntie, you know his dating history, and we know who he talk about. All I can think about is a certain group of women that he's verbally accosted online. Are you able to fact check that?
As far as I know, when it comes to his dating history, there is, one can argue that there's a side of colorism, for sure. A lot of his partners tend to be on the lighter skin side. And, so yeah, I'm not surprised that, when it comes to the white woman in that fold, he has nothing negative to say about her. And it's a possibility that maybe their relationship was really amicable, right? Like they probably really did have a good time together between the two. So, who knows?
If I quote, she said she was a dream, but it must have fizzled out and turned into a nightmare quickly, I guess.
I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not. I don't know. Maybe I'm just too sensitive today, but I didn't like how that came off.
Well,
It came off
it
a little nasty.
it came off as, I mean, she's a white woman. Now, let's just speak honestly. We know how they are, and they always speak from a place of privilege. That's what it came off as. Like, the rest of you girls ain't nothing. I'm the white girl. I'm the one that he doesn't talk negatively about. So yeah, I mean, I don't think you being sensitive. I think it's just truthful.
Mm.
We
Thank you,
know the
BB.
tea.
And it sounds like
Mm.
Sugar agrees.
Okay, right on, sugar. I know that's right.
Well, honey, speaking of Sugar, honey, it looks like I'll be sure might be getting him some of Lunel's Sugar, honey. Did y'all see that?
You
Uh-uh.
know what?
Uh-uh.
Hold on, slow down.
Now you taking us too fast. My cup runneth over.
I'm like, I don't know if I was gonna be ready. What? Okay, let's.
Well,
God
y'all,
bless.
y'all just see, I just shared here by way of all hip hop. I'll be sure and Lunel spark relationship rumors with public affection, honey.
Uh, huh?
What?
Yeah, so this was shared on the Instagrams yesterday, honey. I don't know if they made it Instagram official. Some people don't know if this is because, Lunel's a comedian, so some people don't know if they may be trying to crack jokes or something. But y'all, let's look at the skit together and y'all tell me what you think.
Not that we need to really clear anything up, but I think that people feel I'm unworthy of your love, darling, because they love you so much.
I had such respect and admiration for this woman. If you only knew the journey, I know I was in a coma and all that. You calling me, talking in my ear while I was, on the other side. But I appreciate you. I honor you.
I appreciate you. I honor you. I'm eating you.
Ew. Look, I don't want no visuals. Now slow down. Slow down.
We have a comment. I think I'm going to lose my lunch.
I am like, well, good for her. Um, okay.
Look, I'm over here like, get that dick, girl. I love it for her. Get that dick, girl.
My flabber has been gasted.
Yes, Lunel.
Well, it's not always about looks. Sometimes it's about personality and character, and
There
And
you
wet,
go.
wet.
obviously
Hey,
she checked up on him when he was in a coma, and
and put a
hey,
spell on them apparently.
Mm-hmm. Look, Lunel always talk about that good.
Well,
Honey.
why are we treating him as if he's the prize?
Well,
Wake it up.
okay, no, you're right.
This
You are
seems
right.
like a very one-sided conversation
I'm just
because
shocked.
it ain't like he's, I'm a hush, but
No,
go
he's
ahead, Auntie, with the story.
you're right. No, you're right. And I don't think he is surprised, but I'm also it's a lot. But you know, Lunel, she's good people.
She is, and
Y'all
there
know
can be
that.
two prizes because he's a prize and she's a prize, and then they have two prizes that are possibly together. I love it for them. Because
amen.
Albie sure was that dude in his day. Let's not take that away from. And to the
In the
point where
day.
even after he ain't sang in years, honey, still had a whole dating show on TV One. They want to jump on Albie Shore, honey.
TB1.
Not too much.
His day. What exactly was that day?
Oh my goodness.
No, I'm just asking. I know that people love Albie Sure, but
They
that day
do.
was how long ago?
He's
Hell, I
still
was.
a beloved figure. Stop, BB. Stop.
Look, I have to make sure my timeline match because I'm just like, was it 90s? It was like early 90s,
Late
right?
'80s,
Late
early
80s,
'90s.
early 90s.
Hmm that giggle is.
I know. So we have a comment. It says so he's tall and she's short, but both were actually friendly in person. I believe it. I believe
Yeah,
it.
he seems to be a nice dude.
Yeah, they both seem like yep. Especially him. He has a nice. Seems like he has a nice personality. She definitely seems like she. I love Lunel's probably one of my favorite comedians.
Lunel
Actually,
got
Well,
I
Candy,
think.
why don't
somebody.
you find a studio in Puerto Rico so we can go drop some beats?
I claim Lunel as my auntie. I don't care what nobody say.
I know
So,
that's
fun
right.
fact: her husband, I think the one that passed away.
The love of her life.
Yes, He is actually, he's from here, or at least he lived here. He has kids here. So his daughter lives here. I went to school with her.
Nice.
She
Okay.
looked, yeah, a little connection, but yeah, she was married to her dad.
I don't know, girl. If I were you, I would start going around telling people that, they my cousins. Be like, they're
No,
my
no, if
cousins.
you knew the girl, no, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. No, you
Oh,
wouldn't.
okay. Never mind.
Say no more. Say less, in fact.
Okay.
But it's a cute little, like, oh, okay. I was like, oh, that's cute. And she was very happy with them. I was like, good for her.
And we have a comment saying, congrats to the couple. Next article.
Hammy is something else. I don't even have to look and know it's Hammy.
Exactly. Well, Hammy's advice with the next article. Now, Javante Davis, and remember we talked a bit about him and his crazy ass. Well, baby, honey, he is now officially stripped of his WBA title, honey.
What?
Mm-hmm. And y'all see I just shared here by way of all hip hop, Javante Tank Davis stripped of WBA title, still dodging Miami warrant.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. Well, Javante Davis just lost way more than a fight. The WBA stripped Tank of his lightweight championship after Miami Gardens police issued an arrest warrant for domestic violence charges. Davis remains at large 5 days after the warrant dropped. U.S. Marshals joined the hunt for the Baltimore native who's dodging serious felony charges. The trouble started on October 27th at Tootsie Strip Club in Miami. Davis allegedly grabbed his ex-girlfriend, Courtney Rossell, by the throat and dragged her through the club against her will. Police say surveillance footage backs up Rossell's story completely. The investigation determined that Mr. Davis used force to restrain in an attempt to remove the victim from the location against her will. Miami Gardens Executive Officer Emmanuel Auntie told reporters. Rossell claims Davis hit her in the head and tried forcing her into his car before she escaped. The charges include battery, false imprisonment, and attempted kidnapping. Each carries serious prison time if convicted. The WBA president, Gilberto Mendoza, announced the title stripping on a Spanish-language talk show over the weekend. Davis got downgraded to champion in recess status. The move came partly due to inactivity since Tank hasn't defended his belt in over 10 months. He fought Lamont Roach to a controversial draw last March in his most recent title defense. The fight featured Davis taking a knee that many call suspicious. Mendoza promised an immediate rematch, but talks collapsed after the domestic violence allegations surfaced. This marks the second domestic violence case against Davis in recent years. He faced similar charges in 2020 after a video showed him putting his hands on his girlfriend at a University of Miami charity event. Those charges got dropped in December of 2022. The October incident also killed Davis's massive Netflix fight with Jake Paul. The bout was scheduled for November 14th, but was canceled after the allegations surfaced. Anthony Joshua replaced Davis and knocked out Paul in 6 rounds, breaking Paul's jaw, which we celebrated here on the show. Anyway, process servers attempted to serve Davis with Russell's civil lawsuit at his home 5 times. His lawyers, business manager, and publicist all refused to accept service or reveal his location. The civil suit seeks damages for battery, aggravated battery, false imprisonment, kidnapping, and emotional distress. Davis owns a 30-0-1 record with 28 knockouts, but his legal troubles keep mounting. As of yesterday, Miami Gardens Police confirms Davis remains a fugitive with an active warrant for his arrest. You see what happened when you can't keep your tempers in check and control your damn.
Sounds like he liked fighting women more than he liked fighting people in the ring like he's supposed to.
And I oop. I mean, look at the material.
He can go.
Mm-hmm.
Throw him in the away and throw the key away too. Mm-mm.
Yes, indeed, honey. Well, speaking of throwing some keys away, honey, it looks like Lamar Odom gonna throw some keys away to that them rehab centers that he was trying to build all through the Californias, in San Diego or wherever they was at, child. But I actually just find it really weird that this story is coming out now after we learned that he was arrested for, DUI in Vegas over the weekend. But y'all see, I just shared a TMZ article. Lamar Odom Rehab Center ownership ended long before DUI arrest. And it's like, okay. And when I read this, so y'all gonna be like, okay, why are we hearing about this now? And then, well, I'm sure you can guess, but anyway. Lamar Odom's rehab business partnership is officially over, but TMZ Sports has learned the split has nothing to do with his DUI arrest this past weekend. Christian hip hop artist Dante Ralston tells TMZ Lamar parted ways with his rehab business partners at Odom Wellness Treatment Centers less than a year after acquiring the facilities, with the breakup going down around late 2023 or early 2024. Dante and Hall of Fame skateboarder Dennis Martinez decided to end their partnership with the former NBA star because Lamar continued publicly promoting marijuana despite being affiliated with rehab centers that frequently treat patients specifically for marijuana addiction. We're told that created an unavoidable conflict with the core values and mission of the treatment centers. According to Dante, he and Martinez put their heart and soul into the rehab work and truly want the best for Lamar, but under those circumstances, the partnership simply wasn't sustainable. Despite the split, Dante says there's no animosity, explaining they still pray for Lamar and continue to hope he succeeds. We still try to communicate, Dante tells us, adding, Lamar is Lamar. As we reported, Lamar teamed up with Ralston and Martinez to acquire multiple rehab facilities in California in April of 2023. A rep from Odom told us at the time the ventures included a women's residential treatment home and 2 men's detox and residential treatment homes. The facilities were set to operate under the name Odom Wellness Treatment Centers, and Lamar vowed to be highly involved with patients, saying he was ready to start saving lives. Again, the business split predates Lamar's DUI arrest over the weekend. We broke the story. Odom was arrested and booked early Saturday morning after being pulled over on suspicion of DUI. He was also cited for driving more than 41 miles per hour over the limit and improper lane change or failure to maintain lane. Okay, so after that, there's actually been an update with this story. And the update says Lamar's former manager, Gina Rodriguez, tells TMZ from 2023 to 2025, Lamar Odom owned Odom Recovery Group, which was a marketing company for rehabs, senior living, and dental. He never started a business with Dante or Martinez. In fact, they opened Odom Wellness Treatment Centers as a LLC in early 2023 without Lamar on it, and Lamar's attorney had it closed by May of 2023 when it came to Lamar's attention. She continues, Lamar chose not to work with them because of them opening the business without his name on it. The story they made up about the marijuana is not true. I have all the communication from them, and so does the attorney. This was merely a sad attempt at getting themselves some press with a false story. In response to Gina's statement, Dante tells TMZ he stands by everything he said on the record in our previous story. Girl.
I feel bad for him because at the pace he's going, there's only one way he's going to end up. And I hate to say that, but I mean, it's not going well.
Yeah, I agree. Now, from what we understand, though, like I know for some time he was sober, like he was celebrating sobriety for a long time, and I think he had a relapse, unfortunately. But we know it's a battle. So, but I just find it odd. It's like I said, it was weird that they came out with this story. Like, okay, if these rehab facilities were closed like back in 2023 or early 2024, why are we hearing about it like now? I'm on the side, like on his, I feel like I'm inclined to agree with his manager, Gina, who said like they tried to put this story out to gain attention for them.
Yes, that could very well be, but I can agree with that, but I think, unfortunately, his continued behavior It's a little worrisome.
I agree. Well, Lamar, honey, we are wishing you the best and wishing you strength and all of that in this battle.
Mm, mm.
Well, honey, now this next story, is going to be a whole 180 because we're going to be talking about finesse 2 times. Baby, finesse 2 times is like Oprah, honey. He's saying you can get an ass whooping, you can get your ass whooped, you can get an ass whooping. Everybody, your mom can get an ass whooping. Everybody can get an ass whooping. And
Why?
well, we learned about him getting arrested and with his girlfriend Sugar. And he blamed like Moneybag Yo for thinking that Moneybag Yo possibly called the cops on him, and he has no proof of that. But anyway, now he's beefing with Gunna, Young Thug, and Offset.
Oh, he is going down the sad. Okay, all these arrests and now this. Oh my God.
And the comments say we have a comment: jump scare incoming. Ah.
And no lies told about that. Something is wrong with Buddy. Oof.
Yes, indeed. And y'all say you about to see it, so we about to witness it. Because y'all see here by way of hot new hip hop, Finesse 2 times goes off on Young Thug and threatens to fight Offset. So there are 2 separate videos in this article. They're really short, I promise. But let's just watch them and have a quick laugh. Okay, so here's the first one. This is between him and Young Thug, and he throws Gunna under the bus in here too.
Anyway, Young Thug and them knew Gunna was the police and still hung with him. He's sick of you niggas talking about snitches and y'all be right there next to him. Y'all be throwing me off with that shit. Y'all be throwing me the fuck off with that shit. All you street niggas, you gangsters, and all you niggas, y'all niggas be quick to holler a nigga the police and be sitting right next to the police. Your partner be the police the whole time. And you be knowing the same way Young Thug and them knew Gunna was the police and still hung with him, and then they still call other niggas the police. Y'all niggas weird. Nigga bitches. And I said what I said. Nigga. And if don't now nigga like me, nigga. Get it like Mike Tyson got his motherfucking knee championship belt, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga. Come get it how Holyfield got his motherfucking knee championship, boy. I don't give a fuck about you. Oh.
Okay, that's part 1. This next part is really quick, and he says something. I was like, really, dude?
Hurting about no thug, no mind. I don't mind. Listen, niggas run with rats, but call another nigga a rat. Man, fuck you niggas. Suck my dick. The whole 10.5 inches and 2.5 wide.
Just hooting and hollering. Just hooting and hollering for nothing.
Oh my God, wanting attention so bad.
And he wanted to end making sure y'all remember that he has a large member. I mean, that's probably one of the only things that he gave to society. But anyway, let's see what he
He can
has.
keep it. Yuck.
Well, let's see what he has to say about Offset.
Oh shit.
I've been in Atlanta, nigga. And get what? I whoop you. I whoop Offset, on set, out the set, whoever, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga. And guess what? Quit trying to set up a wrestling fight with me. I ain't no motherfucking Triple H. Quit trying to set up a motherfucking wrestling fight like I'm The Rock, nigga. I ain't Stone Cold Steve Austin. I ain't motherfucking Chuck Liddell. I ain't motherfucking me, Andre Arlovsky. I ain't motherfucking John Jones, bitch. Nigga, I'll fight for respect. I don't fight for money, nigga. Fuck wrong with you niggas? You can't text me and call me talking about no 200. I can get 200 to fight with. Nigga, I'll fight for pride. I fight for standing on man time, nigga. I fight about disrespect.
Well, there you have it.
Control Alt Delete him, please.
Say
Please.
it again. Hoot and holler.
Hooting and hollering about nothing.
Control Alt Delete, please.
Baby, this comment in the chat, they say, I'm going to be for real. I didn't listen to a word he said, so I'm sorry that happened, or congratulations to him. Whatever one fits the situation.
Oh
Oh,
my
shit.
God, that is what is he? What is he doing all this for? What is going on? Boy, he wants some attention so bad.
But you know what I love though, and y'all probably gonna think I'm crazy as hell for saying this, but in this thing with gun culture with a whole bunch of, oh, I shoot you, it's kind of nice to see like, no nigga, let's take it to the streets, let's fight. I fight for pride. I fight, like I would wish that we all like would get along, but if I had a choice between gun violence and just regular old street fighting, I would take the street fighting. So.
I mean, yeah, but why is he doing all this hooting and hollering, child? He ain't got no rap career. I'm sorry.
Probably because he got 10 inches of dick that's 2 inches wide and maybe all that blood going to his brain. Who knows, girl? I don't know.
Well, clearly it ain't going to his brain. Clearly his brain is deprived.
Oh, speaking of 10 inches of dick, hey, puppy. I hope you having a
Ugh,
fabulous day.
I was not ready. Anywho, this man, please, 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 deliver us.
A mess,
Well,
Auntie.
oh, speaking of, y'all remember Mickey Rourke, honey, that whole GoFundMe situation.
Damn, it's still going on?
Well, it looks like most people who have done, they're still working on getting people the money back, actually, which I didn't think was going to happen. But yeah, they're working on getting people the money back, and we did learn that his assistant, what was her name? Kimberly Hines, his manager, she actually did have something to do with it. So I have this link here from TMZ. And y'all should see where it says, Mickey Rourke says GoFundMe was a scam set up by employee for her own profit.
Oh.
So, yep, there's a quick video of one of TMZ's reporters caught him out jogging. First he said, how the hell y'all always find me? But he asked him, look, Hammy said, what's with all these jump scares? But, let's see what Mr. Rourke has to say about this.
Mickey, I wish you good luck.
Hey, brother.
I wish you good luck. I'm always being a fan.
How the did you guys find out where I am?
You know, we're everywhere. We're everywhere. So tell me.
I know y'all were everywhere.
So tell me, how are you guys going to give back the money?
No, it was all a scam. That whole thing about the money was something that somebody worked for me did to try to keep money for herself. I would never ask strangers or fans for goddamn charity. I mean, come on, man. I was selling candy on the street corner when I was 7 and shining shoes.
I love that. I love that.
I wouldn't ask. Like I said, I'd rather stick a gun at my and pull the trigger than ask anybody for $1.
What about the surgery for your little dog?
What?
How are you going to pay the surgery for your little dog?
Oh, it's already paid for. He's doing all right. He's going to hold up, you know.
I hope you're doing all right.
I'm doing
How you
great.
doing? How you
God bless
doing?
you.
That's the main question. How are you doing? How are you feeling after everything?
I'm all right.
So he's all
Kind of weird because there's no way that his assistant could have done this GoFundMe and he didn't find out about it, right? And accuse her of like scamming to keep it. Like how could she possibly think she could get away with that and he not find out about it?
and get this chill. I don't think she's been fired. It looks like she still works for him.
Yeah, that's kind of a heavy accusation. She may have been doing it for him actually because she knew he wouldn't do it. You know, I didn't like that part because I don't see how she would be getting away with something like that and he not know about it. Like,
I agree with you, Chill, and the reason I agree because there's it ends with a paragraph that says Mickey's manager, Kimberly Hines, tells TMZ this is simply not true. The money was meant for Mickey, and since he refused to accept help funds, since he refuses to accept help, funds have been sent back to his fans and supporters. I'm busy negotiating 3 contracts for him and in constant communication with him. So obviously nothing has changed except him impulsively saying things that are not factual.
right. Come on, Mickey. I believe her.
Me too. Because if she was really trying to do something, one, she wouldn't still be working for him, and one, these people would not have been getting their money back.
And she
So.
definitely wouldn't have set it up in her name. I mean, how stupid would that be?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
Well, Kimberly, you heard him, girl. Get the gun, stick it up his ass, and pull the trigger. He would rather do that than get help. So give him what he wants. So.
What the hell kind of work he about to do?
Mm-mm.
I don't know, maybe something on Tubi.
That I'ma watch. Mm-hmm. Cause a bitch loves Tubi, honey. Well, and speaking of Tubi, honey, it looks like it's possible that Timothy Busfield, might have to start putting his work over there, girl. Because remember we learned about that Law and Order SVU episode that he was in that got dropped. Now, honey, he was dropped by an Amazon movie. And y'all see I just shared here by way of TMZ, Timothy Busfield will be edited out of upcoming film following child sex abuse charges.
Damn, edit it out? How do you
Edited
do
out.
that?
We love to see it. We love to hear it. We love to see it. We love to hear
They
it.
said we're gonna act like it never happened, honey. He don't even hear.
How they gonna do that? I want to know. How many scenes he got? That shit is cool.
They gonna put one of them CGM actors in there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What they should do is just get Scarlett Johansson to play him because y'all know she'll kill it.
Shut up. Oh, not Scarlet. Get it straight today.
Well, Timothy Busfield is being edited out of an upcoming Amazon MGM movie following child sex abuse allegations against him, TMZ has learned. A source with direct knowledge tells TMZ the movie You Deserve Each Other has already wrapped, so he'll have to be digitally cut out of scenes. Penn Badgley, Megan Fahey, Justin Long, Natalie Morales, and Anna Gasteyer. If I said her name wrong, I'm so sorry. But they all star in the rom-com, which has yet to announce a release date. This comes after Busfield was reportedly dropped by his agents at Innovative Artists last week, which we talked about here. As you know, Busfield is accused of sexually abusing 2 boys while directing them on the show The Cleaning Lady. The case is based on the accounts of the children's parents, is that Angel LaSalle and Ronald Rodas. But Timothy has accused Angel and Ronald of fabricating a story as revenge after their boys were replaced on the show in 2024, and also said in his most recent filing, the 2 allegedly have shady pasts and should not be trusted. The former West Wing actor surrendered to law enforcement in New Mexico earlier this month, and he denies all accusations. So, and that part is really important because, well, first of all, y'all already know how I feel about, child predators and stuff, get their asses out of here. However, remember we talked about yesterday that his wife, Melissa Gilbert, remember we talked about her, honey, she's standing by her man. And you know what? I hate to say it because remember I was talking shit yesterday, honey, but it looks like she may be right in this case. She might be right to stand by him. And the reason I said, well, it was 2 things. You remember this article mentioned that he said in the most recent filing that these 2 parents have shady pasts and should not be trusted. It might be a little bit of truth to that, honey. So I have 2 other stories about him. This one says, by way of TMZ, Timothy Busfield child accusers on tape saying that he did not touch them inappropriately. So, this is a audio of a police interview. And let me see, I'm going to see if, does the article have when they were interviewed by cops in November of 2024. And this is a short clip that we're going to hear. So just hear what the young man had to say to the police officer that was interviewing him.
So, you know what's right and wrong, right? Yeah. You know no one could touch your private areas? Yeah, but he doesn't touch them. Doesn't touch your private parts? Okay. And you know what's right and wrong, right? You know where people can't touch, where people can't do. Yeah, you know that, right? Does Tim ever do that?
No, he's never touched me.
Never touched you?
Yeah.
In like, your private areas, right? Yeah. Never did that?
Never.
Yeah. Okay.
Interesting, right? He said he never. So, maybe the young man, it's a possibility that he was scared and just saying that, out of fear and just denying it, possibly. But, um, the next story that I have regarding this, so, I believe this is this boy's mom, because remember how yesterday, we said Melissa Gilbert and her son, they said, Timothy, we have your back. Well, their mama saying, Timothy, I'll have your ass. Okay? And y'all see I just shared here, by way of TMZ, Timothy Busfield, mother of child actors, warned she would have his ass. So a former crew member of Timothy Busfield on the set of The Cleaning Lady is coming to his defense, slamming accusations the director sexually abused two child actors and claiming the kid's mother vowed to have Tim Busfield's ass. According to new court documents obtained by TMZ, Christopher Ford, a veteran Hollywood security guard, said he attended lunch in Corrales, New Mexico after filming season 3 of The Cleaning Lady in March or April of 2024. And the mother of the two boys was present. Ford claims the mom got pissed while discussing whether her kids would return to the show, saying she would get Timothy Busfield and have his ass if her boys were not brought back for the next season. Ford confirms he personally heard the remark, claiming it was made before any formal complaint of any inappropriate conduct had been filed with authorities. Police say Busfield replaced the two boys with a younger boy who had auditioned. In addition, Ford says the children's parents were always present whenever the kids were working, and says he observed the dad frequently encouraging them to hug people on the set, including Busfield, in full view of others. Ford also says he never witnessed Busfield alone with children, adding there was no realistic opportunity for private contact because other people were always visible or in earshot. Ford goes on to say all interactions between Busfield and the child actors took place in open areas of the set, surrounded by cast, crew, and parents. And as we reported, Busfield surrendered to Albuquerque police last week after a warrant was issued for his arrest, claiming he sexually abused the two children on the set of The Cleaning Lady. Prosecutors charged Busfield with 2 counts of criminal sexual contact of a minor and 1 count of child abuse. According to court documents filed yesterday, the 2 child actors accusing Busfield of inappropriately touching them initially told police the exact opposite in audio recordings of police interviews in November 2024, which we just heard. Prosecutors state the boys only revealed the alleged abuse after they underwent therapy sessions in September of 2025. With one of the boys telling his counselor Busfield had touched his penis and bottom. Busfield has denied all allegations and is currently being held without bond. His legal team says he passed an independent lie detector test related to the accusations and claims a Warner Brothers internal investigation found no evidence of misconduct. So, yeah, y'all, it's looking... Cause I mean, like I said, it's a possibility that, these boys may have initially denied it out of fear, but it's not looking good, honey, especially when the security guard is going on record and saying, hey, I heard her say, if my son not brought back next season, then I'm gonna get his ass. So, there you have it.
Wow. It could happen. It could happen.
Mm-hmm.
And that's fucked up if it did happen that way and they pretty much, you know, derailed this man's career, even
She
though
should go to
it may
jail
be
if that's the case.
temporary. Yeah, that he can bring charges against them now, for real.
Yep.
You know what? I don't want. This is terrible. Cause are you? Oh my God, you're lying. The
Well,
possibility that you're lying on somebody like that.
who was that said some of these kids actually pay the bills for these families? You know,
Yes.
their nice homes and their nice cars and yeah, money make people do stupid shit.
Yeah. And whoa, that would be something. Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
whoa, that would turn this shit on its head. That is definitely a plot twist.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I don't want a child to be touched, but also like I hope it's not a lie for these reasons. But then I kind of am like, well, I hope they weren't touched. Like, it's so terrible. That's just nasty work.
No, and if this woman is lying, and like when it comes to real victimhood, like it kind of because now somebody else who is going through something similar with another director, possibly it's not gonna is this person trying to do a money grab now? And we already know predators, especially in Hollywood, are protected. So I really hope when I was reading about this, my stomach was turning. I was like, I hope this is not a lie,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
but it's looking like it might be.
For
So.
real, for real.
Well, that's that on that, honey. Girl, let's go across the pond, honey. Let's talk about the Beckhams, girl. What they got going on? The Beckhams,
Oh.
honey. Look, I don't know what that was, but it came right on time. Thank you, whatever sound effect that was.
Look here, they are. Woo, something.
Yes, honey. And y'all see I just shared here by way of TMZ. Brooklyn Beckham breaks silence on family drama in savage Instagram post, child.
Savage, just savage.
Savage. Tell all, honey. Well, Brooklyn Beckham is finally spilling about the family drama, calling his parents controlling, fake, and straight up dishonest, and declaring he's officially done with them. In a savage string of Instagram stories Monday, Brooklyn made it crystal clear he's not reconciling with the Beckhams, saying they care more about image than family, and blowing up the claim that his wife Nicola Peltz controls him, insisting the real control issues came from his own parents. He even went harder, writing, "My family values public promotion and endorsements above all else. Brand Beckham comes first." Then dropping bombshells like David and Victoria pressured him to sign away the rights to his own name before his 2022 marriage. Brooklyn also claims Mom Victoria bailed on designing Nicola's wedding dress at the last minute and even hijacked their first dance, stepping in to dance with him in what he called totally inappropriate fashion.
Wow.
Bottom line, Brooklyn says his famous family crossed a major line, announcing life without them is way more peaceful, and he's genuinely happy with his wife. It's exactly unclear what set off the scorched earth post, but the beef between Brooklyn and his family has been simmering for a while, with Nicola recently wiping all traces of the Beckham family from her Instagram.
Good for
And,
them.
yeah,
Good for
good
them.
thing.
How you gonna jump in and do the first dance when you know that's for the bride? You know what?
Because she's so posh.
Fuck her.
Right? That was a little girl. Like, what is you doing? You're like,
Man,
damn, you already got your hug. You want your fun too? Like, what's going on, girl?
is it for the clicks, the camera? Is she think she's so famous that she gets to break, the norms and do what she wants to do
Of
at this
course.
boy's wedding?
Of course.
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
We have a comment. She must not really like Brooklyn's wife. I think that's exactly what it is. I think they don't rock with her for some reason. Now, I don't know the story in full, but from what I did read so far, it looks like she does not rock with
But
her.
that doesn't matter. You still don't do that.
So
Yeah.
don't.
That's such a disrespect at the wedding. Like, uh-uh. Mm-mm.
You making
I agree
yourself
with
look
Chill, and
stupid.
it's not like it's a new relationship or obviously these people are getting married, so you've known her for some time. So if you didn't like her, then you
Why
should have
offer
gone
to make
about
her
that
dress?
right.
And then cancel at the last minute. Like, girl,
Like you
I
did
got
that on
On
Sears.
purpose.
purpose. Yeah.
Wait, do they got Sears
Totally
in the
did.
UK? I don't think they got Sears in the UK, but y'all know what I'm trying to say.
Girl, Sears.
Get a look the softer side of Sears, girl. Get a wedding gown from Sears.
I'm gonna need you to come about the 90s. Okay.
You're right. Well,
You
honey,
could
you
at
know
least say David's bridal.
they too high.
These people are rich, okay?
I was about to say these people got money. What you mean?
Okay, you're right. I'm sitting here thinking about my pockets. I don't need to be counting their money. I ain't getting married no way either. Why am I in this conversation?
Right,
Hello.
you prefer never mind.
Shut up, baby. Well, honey.
She should have called Vera Wayne. The fuck?
Yeah. You know what, baby? That would have been a gaggle, honey. Like, what do you mean, Vera Wayne? I'm your mother-in-law, the famous Victoria. That like these girls are fighting over my gown, saying you call Vera? Oh, bitch, I really don't like you now. But you know what? You should have designed a dress, girl. Like, well, you know what?
Victoria more famous than Vera Wang. Come on now. Let's
Who,
be
Victoria
real.
Beckham?
Yes.
Oh no, Victoria, honey, she got it locked in the wedding gown industry. Like they don't. I think wasn't the Parent Trap. You remember the mom from the Parent Trap? Wasn't her character like based off of her? Because you remember how she designed famous wedding gowns and stuff.
I don't
Was
remember
that the
that. I'm
first
just saying.
Parent Trap?
No, girl, the remake.
I was
Vera
like,
Wang.
what are you talking about? She wasn't
The
even
Nancy.
around.
That's why I was saying no.
Vera Wang is an icon. I don't care how many wedding dresses Victoria sells. I don't.
You know what? I'm with Chill because I forgot she even had a line. So
Wow.
I
Right.
really did.
Thank you.
Now, Vera Wang. Oh yes, I know what she does. Hmm, I
Child,
guess.
ain't nobody worried about unimportant spice.
Oh,
Oh, that's a good one. I like that one.
well, honey,
Child,
speaking
we
of
good.
unimportant spice, honey, you know what her husband had to say about this? Her husband had to say about his son Brooklyn, all that Instagram. You know what he had to say?
What he say?
Well,
What did he
Absolutely
have to
nothing.
say?
yeah, exactly.
He said nothing, honey. And y'all say I just shared here by way of TMZ. David Beckham stays mum about Brooklyn Beckham amid family drama. And
He just there for the ride. I feel like she be telling his ass what to do, and she control his ass.
probably. But let me share my screen. This is about maybe a 17-second clip, honey. They tried to, catch him out in public and ask him some questions. And he said, mm-mm.
I don't blame him.
David, do you have a message for Brooklyn this morning?
Crickets.
David, you disappointed family business is being aired in public?
Yes, he disappointed,
I
dumbass.
mean, to be fair, I wouldn't have exactly stopped and talked to TMZ either on the side of the street
Right.
with your little camera.
More, more celebrities need to practice this. Silence is free.
You are absolutely right, Till, but I hope y'all don't, because if y'all did, if y'all were quiet, I wouldn't have anything to talk about.
That's just too bad.
Well, now this is another, story. This story is another 180. Unfortunately, let me get it here. Make sure this is going to cooperate with me. Yeah, it looks like it's good. So, we mentioned yesterday after we stopped recording yesterday that I was going to read about, Kiana Underwood, read more about it so I can understand what happened.
Mm-hmm.
And, Vibe actually did a really good job, summarizing a lot of it. And y'all see, I just shared here by way of Vibe, Kiana Underwood, former Nickelodeon star, killed in Brooklyn hit and run. And they put everything we know. I didn't realize this was so close to the neighborhood I was living in. This was in Brownsville, and y'all know I'm like Brownsville neighbor, East New York. So I was like, wow. So, Kiana Underwood, a former child actress best known for her appearances on Nickelodeon, died Friday, January 16th, after being struck by two vehicles in a hit and run accident in Brooklyn, New York. Underwood, who was 33, was struck around 6:50 a.m. while crossing the street against a red light at the intersection of Pickens Avenue and Mother Gadsden Boulevard in Brownsville. Police say a black 2021 Ford Explorer SUV, believed to have been traveling in the wrong direction, likely struck her first. Video later obtained by authorities shows a black sedan, which struck Underwood following the initial collision, heading west on Pickens Avenue, dragging the former star for 2 blocks along the commercial strip before her body became dislodged near Osborne Street.
Jesus.
The owner of the SUV, who lives near the scene of the incident, has been identified but refuses to speak with police without a lawyer, which he told authorities he's in the process of obtaining. While his vehicle was seized by police, authorities are in the process of determining whether he or someone else was behind the wheel at the time the vehicle struck Underwood. No charges have been filed against the owner. The second driver of the sedan, which also fled the scene after being captured on video dragging Underwood's body, has yet to be identified. The incident remains under active investigation. Following her time on Nickelodeon, Underwood's star seemed to fade, and she seemingly disappeared from the entertainment industry after receiving her last acting credit in 2005. Upon news of Underwood's passing, friends and former castmates opened up about the turmoil she had experienced in her personal life, which included struggles with homelessness and drug abuse, making her sudden death especially tragic for fans who remembered her early career. They and then they provide a timeline about her Nickelodeon area and her grisly death that happened. So just so sad. But what pisses me off about this, right? Because I unfortunately, y'all know, as much as I read the internet, read internet news and stuff, and read the tea and stuff, I knew nothing about this. And on top of that, she was in Brooklyn. I knew nothing of this. But you know who we did know about? That white boy Tyler, who didn't want any help, right? Who kept refusing to help, kept getting put in hotels, had his castmates driving 50 miles or so to put him in a hotel that he trashed. But how this young lady who's been going through the same type of addiction, same drugs, mental health struggles, homelessness, and nobody, and you know who clocked it? Her, do y'all remember the black girl from All That? What was her name? Give me one second. I think it was Angelique Bates. Angelique Bates. So Angelique Bates has actually been sounding the alarm about Kiana for a couple of years now. And she has said, and she's now going on record to say that her cries about helping this girl has fallen on deaf ears. So, I have this link here from TMZ, and you all should see where it says, All That alum Angelique Bates says Kiana Underwood's death was avoidable. And this is about a 3.5 minute video that we're about to watch with her to see what she has to say about it. And baby, when I tell you because she didn't say Tyler by name, but baby, she brought up some good points. She was like, I mean, we saw people were breaking their necks to help him, but they couldn't do the same for this girl. And I think we understand why that happened. So let me share my screen. And Angelique still looks good. Ooh.
When I heard the news, I was shocked. I was just, on social media scrolling, and that was one of the first things that I saw. And it was just, which was the sentiment of a lot of those close to me, was just like, no way. Because literally, I had talked about this in 2023. When I put that video up, my focus was more on our franchise, the industry, and media. Because it was nowhere in the media at all. And just even in recent weeks and recent months, there are other Nickelodeon stars who have gotten lots of media. I do feel that it has a lot to do with the fact that she was a minority, that she did not get any kind of media at all. I feel like if she had, this outcome would be a little bit different. We already know the story that I'm talking about where, the recent Nickelodeon star, everyone needs help, but the way they just jumped on it. And that cast member, that's what should have happened for her. The minute that cast member heard what was happening in the media and saw the video, they tended to jump on it. Now we know it, it didn't go too well. But guess what? Multiple people started helping. One was like, okay, well, this didn't work. And they all started game planning. There were so many options that were given to everyone else. And she didn't even have a fighting chance. And it's really unfair. Like I said, speaking to the dad, they were really trying to advocate for her. And when the last time I had talked to him before this previous time, all I could say was, I'm praying for her. Because it was a situation where, all of us were like, well, maybe we should do a GoFundMe. And after talking to him, it was very clear that was not the best option. You never know when it comes to mental health and it comes to addictions, it's difficult. But the options of help weren't even there, and the family should not have had to try to, tackle this battle on their own. Like, I feel like because she was part of our franchise, which is, we were like the #1 show for kids. We made the network so much money. I feel like a lot of us deserved a lot better than we received. But then that's just how the industry is. It's like pretty much, you're hot when you're hot. And then when they're done with you, they're done with you. How come no one talked about it? Somebody had to know. If my crew didn't know, her crew had to know something. But if they didn't, why didn't y'all? Because you guys were all a family. Like you always hear with all these other casts, they may not all communicate, but somebody communicates with somebody. So that also shows you something broken within our franchise and within the network. This is previous Nickelodeon. I don't know what the new Nickelodeon is doing, so I cannot speak on new management. They might actually literally be cleaning things up. I don't know. Like I said, a lot of us were done wrong. I was done dirty by Nickelodeon. So, that's why I was able to speak up for Kiana.
And she's absolutely right. See, I was saying here, I'm like, this man does not want the help. Why y'all keep jumping up to help it? The black dude that drove that 50 miles in that California rainstorm to put him up in the hotel that he completely trashed. Like, it's infuriating. Like, and I believe it was absolutely, motel. Thank you. I had a correction. There was a motel that Tyler was put in. And it was, this is so avoidable. Just like Angelique says. So shout out to her and shout out to all that. All that was a moment. Shout out to all the millennials, honey, who we used to sit in front of that TV, honey, to watch them all that, especially in this early season, when it was very, 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 very black. So, yeah. Shout out to them. Gorgeous Moon, that was actually my third to last story with Angelique. So I got 2 more stories left. This next one, honey, are y'all, I know some of y'all watch, like that show, The Queen's Gambit, and maybe even watch like cause I think I may have heard y'all talking about chess competitions before. But if I say the name, a chess grandmaster, Daniel Noraditzky, does that sound familiar or no?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Well,
the way that you walked around asking the question you wanted to ask is crazy.
Well, one person in the room has heard of him. Thank you, Puppy. Well, unfortunately, he's no longer with us. At 29 years old, and y'all see I just shared here by way of TMZ, chess grandmaster Daniel Noraditzky's cause of death revealed. And they say it was a fatal drug cocktail, honey. So, chess grandmaster Daniel Noraditzky died from accidental poisoning after ingesting a drug cocktail that included methamphetamine, according to authorities. The North Carolina Office of the Chief Medical Examiner tells TMZ Noraditzky had a combination of methamphetamine and amphetamine in his system, along with, girl, I'm going to tear this word up, migraine, Betragonine, girl, that a substance known for its opioid-like effect.
So he was a meth head. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I couldn't even put my description on it, honey. I don't know what you was trying to say.
Well, last October, Noraditzky was found dead in Charlotte, North Carolina. The Charlotte Chess Center where he worked announced his passing at the time. Noraditzky was revered in the chess world, beginning his career at a young age. In 2007, he became world champion in the boys under 12 division at the World Youth Chess Championship. He also earned the title of Grand Master when he was just 17, and he later graduated from Stanford University before committing to chess full time. In addition, Noraditzky taught students at the Charlotte Chess Center and built a large following on YouTube and Twitch, where he provided analysis on high-level chess matches. Furthermore, Noraditzky served as a commentator for Chess.com and wrote a chess column for the New York Times. And he was 29 years old. Just sad, honey. Sad. Y'all leave that meth alone, honey. Please, girl. Leave it alone.
it was accidental poisoning, but not an overdose. Like, what?
That sound like an overdose to me. Hand me. Hand me putting the Grim Reaper said, checkmate. Oh my God. Terrible. Well, that is that on that, honey. This is, baby, this, what they call it, an opioid crisis, honey. It's really just the crack epidemic rebrand, and we really have to do something.
Do we?
You know what? You're right. Maybe we don't.
Okay.
Especially looking at the numbers, you know what? You're right. Maybe we don't need to. No, it's all right. Like Sonya said, let me sip my coffee on that.
Hello. Not our issue, not our problem.
Well, our last story. Do y'all watch the show, that PBS show, Finding Your Roots, with the host, Henry Louis Gates Jr.?
I don't watch it, but I observed clips of it. Yes.
Same here. I didn't watch like full episodes, but I did see like YouTube videos and stuff. Well, baby, guess who just on there and found out that his fifth great grandfather was enslaved? Wiz Khalifa. Him and them ashy feet, honey. And y'all see where it says here by way of all hip hop, Wiz Khalifa discovers fifth great grandfather was enslaved. So Wiz Khalifa got hit with some heavy family history when PBS cameras rolled for Finding Your Roots. The Pittsburgh rapper sat down with host Henry Louis Gates Jr. and learned that his fifth great grandfather, Howard Williamson, lived as an enslaved person in Alabama back in 1870. Gates dropped the news during the January 13th episode, explaining how Williamson lived right next door to the white family that owned him. I think I'm programmed to feel a little bit pussy, Will said to Thomas J. Williamson, the man who enslaved his ancestor. But just him owning my family just sounds crazy. That sounds wild. I feel some type of way about that. Gates showed Wiz documents that really drove the point home. Thomas J. Williamson kept what historians called a slave schedule, basically a list of humans being treated like property. The records listed enslaved people by their skin color, gender, and age instead of using their actual names. It's crazy to see him as a nameless person on a grid, the chaotic artist said, and to know how valuable that property is because it's a life and it's not actually property, it's a person. No name, just a color and an age and what sex you are. The 38-year-old rapper called the whole experience a reality check. But Howard Williamson's story didn't end with slavery. After gaining freedom, he worked as a tenant farmer and made some moves that impressed his famous descendant. Williamson registered to vote during Reconstruction, even though black voters faced serious threats and violence after the Civil War. That took real courage back then. The black and yellow hitmaker got emotional as he talked about feeling connected to ancestors he never knew existed. I feel all of them around me. I just don't know who they are. So now I'm able to say their name. And so that just makes it even better, he explained. Gates also revealed another piece of Wiz's family puzzle during the episode. The rapper's grandfather, Willie Wimbush Jr., made the journey from the South to Pittsburgh around 1955 as part of the Great Migration. Millions of black families moved north between 1910 and 1970, seeking better opportunities and escaping Jim Crow laws. Wimbush settled his family in Pittsburgh's Hill District, the city's historically black neighborhood. The decision shaped Wiz's entire life path since he grew up in the Steel City and built his career there. It's really good to learn it, Wiz said about discovering his grandfather's migration story. Just to know, just to feel Papa Bush's ambition through his story, that's what I could feel. The episode titled Great Migrations also featured actress Sanaa Lathan exploring her own family history. Finding Your Roots has been running for 12 seasons, helping celebrities trace their ancestry using DNA testing and historical records. This season's guest list include heavy hitters like Lizzo, Spike Lee, Red Hot Chili Peppers bassist Flea, and basketball star Chris Paul. The show airs Tuesdays at 8 p.m. on PBS and streams on pbs.org and the PBS app. That sounded like a PBS ad, honey.
Chaotic Cup requested the mic, but we letting it sit there because we haters.
That is the only reason I showed up today, is just to call people haters.
That's
I
why we
showed
wasn't giving you the mic. Ha ha ha.
haters.
Oh, we hate it, but we still love you, Chaotic Cup. And congratulations on your win.
It was right on time too.
I know that's right.
Right on time for what?
To say haha.
Remove him.
I let it sit there. I'm like, I'm just gonna let it marinate. I'm a hater. I admit it.
No, it's all good. But y'all, yeah, I'm ready to get famous enough so I can go on the show, and because I want to learn. I know some my mama's side especially. You know, thanks to the people on my mom's side of the family, we know a little bit. Like I know my history down to my great grandmother and great great grandfather. But you know, anything past that, I'm completely ignorant. So I would like to know, and especially like the history on my dad's side. I would certainly like to know that. So.
Two statements. One, this whole aspect for Wiz Khalifa, his story really not that interesting. They should have focused more on Sanaa Lathan's story, because they was talking about how she was related to a whole bunch of people. Her last name really not Lathan. She basically related to all these different people. Prince Harry, this person, that person, this person, and what's his name? Damn, I can't. He plays in Paradise. Damn, what's his name?
Sterling K. Brown.
That's her cousin.
Oh.
They should have highlighted that, because with no shade to Wiz Khalifa, no shade, but maybe I could tell their story, because I too
saw the
have a
clip
great
where
grandfather.
Angela Davis was on there, and they told her one of her ancestors came over on the Mayflower. she damn near flipped.
Hello.
Yeah, I think for Wiz Khalifa, I was like, well, that's all of our stories for the
Hello.
most part.
For the
Like,
most part, yeah.
if you're in Black history, like you discovered water was wet.
Mm-hmm.
That's most of our thing. We come from enslaved people. Now, I did think it was good to educate him on like his great 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 whatever it was, voting. Like, yeah, that's powerful to know that you had people who actually stood up in those times. But I was like, girl, that's all of our stories.
Somebody feels some kind of way about that. Well,
Yeah, I was like, you feel some kind of way about your history that, like, how old are you?
38. And it said we have a comment. Wiz does nothing but smoke, so his brain is nothing but a baked potato.
Yeah,
Well, thank you for a perspective,
them
commenter.
brain cells, baby, them brain cells, not firing on all cylinders.
Baby, fried like a piece of chicken. Thank you.
Hello.
But yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all why I like this, right? Because at a time where our history is being like completely erased, and then especially with his demographic, right? His demographic of like who likes, well, a lot of white people for sure, but like mostly young black guys that are younger than him look up to him. They don't really, we've seen like they don't seem to care about past history, right? Like they feel like they're far removed from it. So I think this is a good, and like maybe to kind of inspire these other young guys to look into their family history, their heritage and stuff like that. Cause I'm saying it's up to Trump, honey. They wouldn't know shit about black people. Take it out of all the libraries, take it out, shit, even take it off social media. So,
That's true.
I would
I
like
think
to
my
know.
concern is even with doing something like DNA testing, they've skewed and erased so much of our history that you're still only getting a partial truth. And you're only getting the truth that they want you to know.
yeah.
In the year of our Lord 2026, who I would like those who are looking up to Wiz Khalifa to please come forward and show themselves.
Oh, I'm still not over him putting them damn ashy ass feet on the internet, honey. And then when
again.
in the
Black and
Europe
yellow, black and yellow.
please, Cup.
Them toenails were black and yellow. But I mean, I think it's I understand why the show exists and all of that, but
I need to be a special guest at this point. The fuck?
I'm telling both of us need to go on there, and I would love to. I think we probably just need to get famous enough. I don't know.
I don't want to be famous. I just want to be on there. Let me be a special guest, baby. Select me as a special guest. Thanks.
define famous because
What the hell are you trying to say?
well, I was talking about like some of the guests they've had, but I mean, to your point, define what would you be famous for?
You know what? Anywho, that was all we had for us today. So before we head out, did any of you have any tea that you want to share or any tea that I might have missed?
Yes. Joan Plowright, I think I could pronounce her last name. She died at the beginning of the week, like 3 days ago. Today, 19th? What's today? 20th?
Today's
The 20th, first day of Aquarius season.
Yeah.
Oh no, her. Okay, I had to Google her. That's my girl.
Listen, I just need you to tell. I need to tell you the way that they've been cutting up on the internet about her passing, not in a bad way, but you know the little clip of her in what's the movie where she was
Bringing Down the House.
Yes, baby. The way black people are black people in. God Almighty.
we talking about Mama? Mama,
yes.
is Master gonna sell us? Now, we just ended on a great note talking about our history. And here you go, BB.
Listen, when I tell you I've been kiki, laugh for at least 8 hours, you hear me? Nah, and she was old too. Like she lived a long life. God bless her. But I don't know who wrote that bit. I don't know how that came about, but the way that is a part of the culture and it has been giving joy and laughter ever since it came out. Whew, God bless her and God rest her. Amen.
Yep, she was 95. Damn.
Yeah, Bring It Down the House was my movie.
I loved her in Dennis the Menace. Y'all remember that?
Oh yes, she was Mrs. Wilson.
Mrs. Wilson.
George.
I did not know she was no longer with us. Shout out to her. May she rest in peace. I like this British lady. And I'm looking at her resume too. She's been around, honey. A generational talent. Oh yep, I forgot she was in 101 Dalmatians. Oh, thank you for that, Libra Queen. Did anybody else have any tea they want to share? Anything I might have missed? Okay, y'all. Well, I have to tell y'all, I think I might have changed my mind for tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna have a show for tomorrow. I said I was gonna do it at night, but this too much to do for me to.
What? Excuse me.
I know, girl. I know. I was like, you know what? the giveaway is over, so I don't have to, have the show for people to, get interest and stuff.
Wow,
but,
that's crazy. That's crazy. You acting brand fucking new. Oh! That is so wild. That is so wild that you acting. You talking something. Well, I ain't gonna have no giveaway, so fuck y'all.
I support this decision, Auntie. I'm standing behind you.
Thank you,
Cup. Mind your business, Cup. Mind your business. You are what?
Cancel.
You are once around the wear.
I am.
Mind your business.
I'm booty clapping for Auntie forevermore.
You ain't got no booty. Cut it out.
Booty clapping.
And it's never a fuck y'all. It's just until Thursday.
Until Thursday.
Even if it's little, throw it in a circle.
Ow. You know what? You're right.
Girl, you a hype up pudding. Please.
Not sure. And you know what I got for me, honey? Wait for me after this show is over. Some chia pudding that I can't wait, honey, to have.
Some chia pudding.
Some chia pudding, honey. Oop, and then we have a comment saying you tell that married man that you have a show to do and you can disrupt his marriage at a later time. Wow.
Oh, hello. Good day.
You really think I am a gutter butt bitch? I will never disrupt anybody's marriage. The marriage is still intact.
So what do you call? Oh, okay, it's still intact.
It's still intact.
So are you a third party or like a unwanted pest?
Oh, I'm not unwanted.
A unicorn, if you will.
A unicorn, if you will. Yes, honey.
So we won't have a show. So I mean, technically, if you was on last night, you had another show then. We was on for almost 12 hours.
Okay, baby, we was doing our thing, honey. That's why if you were waiting for yesterday's show and it got so late, you know, because it was me. I was busy running my mouth with my people.
So I guess we can allow it, although you and Randomizer still need to be beat.
Me? Now I understand the randomizer, but me?
I mean, you got to be thrown in there somewhere.
I was rooting for all y'all.
Girl, I don't know.
Ooh, now here, look at him in the chat. All y'all. Yes, bitch, all y'all. From Durham. All y'all.
I was rooting for all y'all.
That was good, BB. Girl, you better stop it. Thank you from Durham, girl.
Oh. I mean, I'm already country, but I don't want to be considered that country.
You know what? And on that note, it is always a pleasure. Thank you all for taking time out of your busy day to come and sip tea with me. Like, we will be back Thursday at 12:30 Eastern Standard Time for another live show if you can make it. And until then, I hope you all have a fabulous rest of your day.
Cheers.
Bye.